Good morning, good morning. Come on in, say hi. I'm freezing. Let us know where you're watching from. My name is Liz. This is the Crafty Queens page. Yeah, we're gonna do some butterflies today. Probably need to clean up my mess from yesterday first. And let me pull up some comments so I can see it. Let me pull up some comments. I have so many to-dos today, y'all. Y'all have days like that, right? You got so much to do and so little time. Okay, here we go. Here we is. Yay. Okay, who's had their coffee? I'm very behind. I'm just now having my first cup of coffee. But that first sip, oh, it goes right to the soul, doesn't it? Okay. So that needs washed. Needs washed. Hey, Bonnie girl, how are you? Needs washed. Okay. Had a few dirties over here. Had a few dirty things over here. So, oh, that can go over there. I think we're good. Just don't want to be trying to use something that's needing washed. Hello, Lisa. How are you, girl? Whoa, wrong way, girl, wrong way. I don't need to put the booty end of the paintbrush in there. Okay. Hello, Kelsey. How are you? Miss Bonnie, Miss Lisa, Miss Kelsey, Miss Kelsey. All right, guys, we're going to work with this cute little thing today, okay? Let's see. Okay, this is what the back looks like. So it almost looks like a pop can lid, but that is to hang it if and when your heart ever desires. Are you, Jennifer? Awesome. Good morning, Miss Joe. Yeah, same girl, funny. You're abstract. You know, it's a really good adjective to describe how you're 65 here in Central Mississippi. Ooh, what was it today? It was probably around that here, around 60 degrees here. Miss Patty girl, good morning. So I'm abstract. How are you? I'm saying that next time. I just can't wait till next time somebody asks me how I am. I'm gonna be like, I'm abstract. How are you? I'm gonna keep a straight face too. Good morning, Miss Brenda. How are you, girl? So we're gonna use this if I can. Trying to not break anything and take it out gently. I'm gonna take out all the glass. Okay. All right, so we're gonna use this. I think I'm gonna start by what? I think I'm gonna start by painting this. Okay? I believe. I believe. Yeah, normally I have my coffee and I'm doing all good, but listen, I'm like in that stage. It's like been 6 months now of complete exhaustion and no letting up anytime soon. But I got only 10 years left, and then my youngest will be 18. So there is that. Actually, he'll be 19. I got 9 years left. Look at me go. Heading out of town to go razor writing. Razor writing. I never heard of that. I'll have to look that up. Razor writing. What the heck and doodles is that? Oh, I wish that. Hold on, my daughter. Nope, I don't see it over there. Okay. I don't see a white acrylic, so I'm gonna use this, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway. Good morning, Luscious Locks. How are you, girl? Turn the heat on. I know, Lisa. Same. I love your bun. Thanks, girl. Thanks. Tutorial, please. Oh, you want a tutorial? Hold up. Are y'all sitting down? One moment. Squirrel. I know you're here for the crafting, but, you know, priorities and all. Okay, you ready? Here's what we did. Now watch. I won't get it to look the exact same way, but it's the beauty of the messy bun, right? Now I won't even be able to get this out of my hair. This is what we do. Are you sitting down? Who said that? I need a tutorial. Was it Kelsey? feel like it's a Kelsea thing to say. Yep. So, hi, Brittany. Tutorial on messy bun first. This is what we do. Brittany, are you listening? This is how we get that perfect, imperfect look. Okay? This is what you do. Hang on, y'all are my mirror. Okay. All right. Okay. Bam, baby. Did you miss it? Good morning, Miss Brittany. Or distracted. You're distracted? Oh, hold on. I have to pull it loose now. Rock climbing machines. That sounds fun. Ooh, rock climbing machines. Okay, there we go. I gotta sometimes pull it loose because I can actually get headaches. So Lisa turned on, because it's like 60 here, but it was like in 70s and 80s, yada yada, right? We put our air conditioner in our window, I think last night. Oh, I already have one open. And then something else happened too. I don't remember what the heck oh, the air conditioner. And we have been dying of a heat stroke every night. Yes, ma'am. The upside down kind. That's what we're calling that. It's called upside down pineapple cake bun. And we put our air conditioner in the window because we have been sweating to death, not sleeping good, all the stuff. He finally puts it in last night. We wake up freezing to where I want to hit snooze and not get out of bed because I'm too cold now. Do you guys have people like that in your life that they just want to complain? That'd be me. I'm that people, and we're going to warmer weather. That's fun. Where are you guys going? Okay, so we've got, I think maybe some brown. Why do I have, look at my problems. Like, I got a full one, and this is why I have no room on my desk. Let's see. I think this is good to start with. I need to quit because we got some colors. Now I got white, gray, black, orange, and brown, and a booger. There we go. Let's take a swig here. Yeah, so like halfway through the day, all of it'll fall down and I'll just redo it 700 times because I didn't want to take the time to brush out the hair this morning. That's why. That'll be why. Did I get everything off of this? Yes. Okay. Let's stuff it up a little bit and then we're going to paint. Oh, I did a cute snowman yesterday, y'all. George, Utah in the 40s this morning. Is it? Yeah, it's like chilly this morning, but it's been really pretty midday. So I ain't complaining. And I think the rain starts either, oh, is that scratching your soul too? I think the rain starts either tonight or tomorrow, and then it's like gonna rain for a whole solid week. Papa this past weekend, making something for someone that was there with him, or I would have mentioned you. Oh, that makes my heart so happy. Next time, just walk in. You know how he has like a little latch on his gate? Just unlatch it, walk in, give him a hug, and be like, that's from your granddaughter. He'll be shocked. You'll either be in handcuffs or he'll hug you back. There's only two ways. I just want to live where Tim is like, same. Probably by mistake. Exactly, Lisa. Do mine very similar. So I do it the same way, but I end up putting elastic and pull over through them. See, I used to have a ton of hair, and then I had children, so that took care of half of it. And patience to do it. Yeah. See, okay. So I came from the dental field. And obviously before that, you go to the dental school, right? So there was lots of years I could not wear my hair down. So I have not worn my hair down. And then Alana was born and she like wrapped her hands in my jewelry. So I stuck, cause she like with her little baby infant sticky nasty fingers. Let's paint and talk. And I'm gonna start out dark, I think, and go light. And she tore my necklace, and so I stopped wearing jewelry. And then since I stopped wearing jewelry, she was bored, so she got in my hair. My hair was like long, it was like down here forever. And so when right after she was maybe 6 months old, maybe not even, I got it cut to like here, and I kept it there for the last 10 years. Then now she's 10, and this year she's always loved short hair. That's been her thing, right? And she's grown it out a little bit when she was super young and couldn't really tell me what she wanted. Okay, this is what we're doing. We're just splotting. That's a word. And now she's like wanting to grow it out. Well, I got used to the short hair, and when I wear it up now, it can give me headaches if I don't loosen it like I just did. If I have it too tight for too long. I know how crazy that sounds, but it's just the way that it actually is. And she goes, let's grow our hair out, Mom. She wants to do it with me, y'all. She wants to, and you know, next year she'll hate my face, right? So I'm like, okay, while she wants to do stuff with me, I'm gonna do it. So I did it. I couldn't talk her into a pixie cut, nothing. And so we did it, or we're doing it now, and we're growing out our hair. And now that it's actually getting longer, I'm like loving it again. I'm like, why didn't I want to do this? This is great. It's beautiful. I think I just took my hair for granted when I was younger. Because I don't have half of it. It's very thin. My hair is still very thick, but it's very thin to me compared to what it was when I was a teenager. When I was a teenager, I'd wake up with frizz, and I'd have to get that under control for 2 hours before I could even step foot in a high school. I would have been kicked right out. Okay, so see that there? Let's dry that layer on low so we don't ruin our thing. Wait till y'all see the video of my frame I did the other day. It was plastic, gonna ruin it. The bun headache is serious. And then probably because I had so much more hair, lengthwise and thickwise, it was just so much weight on the top of my head. But yeah, so this year I have long hair, and for the first time in forever, and I'm liking it. But I would usually like let it get to like here, maybe here, and then I'd cut it all off. So we'll see how long I go. But maybe because it's so many less strands, and it's, you know what I mean, I'm older, I'll be able to tolerate it. But for dental school, like you couldn't have, for the school, it was way more strict. You couldn't have earrings, you couldn't have this, you couldn't have that. And then she was born, and so the moral of the story is I've either had my hair up or short for like the last 25 years. So when 20 years maybe. So when she wanted to grow it out, I usually wear my hair down now, just because I can, because I appreciate it so much more. Hello, Jody. For whatever reason, Jody, we're talking about hair. Listen, I don't know. Kelsia's fault. All right, so we're gonna take some brown paint now. Woo! The heat tool gets hot. And I'm gonna not cover up all my black. Just kind of put this throughout. I've been super inspired lately by this lady on YouTube named Sharon. Cozy Junk Studio is her channel name, and she's very talented, but she's also like very close to the stuff I like. Like sometimes I like stuff that's a little dark for some people, or she'll call it like moody, which I definitely am. It's a Wonderful Life of Perimenopause. I've lost so much hair, really. I feel like people would tell me all the time with my first 2 kids, like, oh, did you lose a bunch of hair? And I was so young. I was so young that I didn't. And then I waited 9 years to have my daughter and my next son, and I lost a ton. I mean, I was pulling out in clumps in the shower. Isn't that gross? But it's true. I was, and it was scary. I was like, oh no, oh no. I didn't dab very good here. Maybe I ought to look at what I'm doing. But, so we'll see. I'm gonna try to get it as long as I can, because now I'm loving wearing it down because I can't, because I just wasn't able to forever. And then when I was able to, I was in dental stuff and I just didn't. Some offices are more lenient than others, and it also depends on what you're doing in the office. But in school, they're super strict. Okay, let's try this layer now. This is what we got. This is what we got. Just trying to make it look like an older frame. That's all. Good morning, Miss Shannon. I wonder what age you can be in that, Brittany. Because I'm 37, I'm too young for that crap. Yeah, you couldn't have fingernail. Yeah, you couldn't do none. Hello, Miss Carol. How are you, girl? Okay, I think I'm cut up. Look at me go. I'm like catching up. Whew. Don't let me mess this up. Oh man, Kelsea, you guys are scaring me. I thought it was just because of my kids 10 years ago. But 10 years ago I was 27. So it probably was because of my kids. But I can't be losing no more, y'all. Be bald. Be on here bald. It's okay, I'll get a wig. I get me a wig. Alright, I'm gonna do gray. I don't typically do gray or cream when I'm rusty crustying. God dang, here we go. But Sharon did it and it looked cute, so I'm gonna try it. I don't know if she didn't do a frame. She did a box with drawers. She has like what are those called? Transfer papers and different things. And she was doing a different type of project, but she did this process. And I love doing this process, but I never did those colors. So I was like, I kind of want to try those today. And see, you can start, ew, Kelsea, no. At my 60s and I'm losing my hair. Oh no, Miss Luscious Locks, you can't be, you're not allowed. Good morning, sister-in-law. That's my sister, guys. Andrea's my sister, you guys. She has to deal with this all day, every day. Because we live too close. We live too close and we do too many things together. So she's like, I'm sick of her. Let me hop on her live and say hi. My hair got curly after I gave birth and used to be poker. No kidding, Kelsea. That's crazy. That's really nuts. All right, I'm going to try. I think I overdid the gray. I don't know if I like the gray. All right, I need to trust the process because we still have wax to do. Let me leave it and shut up. Hold on. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna trust the process. All right. Oh, I already grayed that up really good. Okay, all that's gray. Dry it and move on. Just dry it. Not close enough. I know. Hi, sister. Somebody that was, I don't know if she's still here, but she was literally just in my live. She's like, I went and seen your Papa David. I was live the other day, Andrea. I don't know if you were here. And somebody was like, I live in South Point, Ohio. And I was like, what? And then I was like, have you ever been to the Chesapeake Flea Market? She knows my Papa. 32 and you're 37. Ew, no. Is it really, Brittany? I hear about the like night sweats and stuff. I'm not looking forward to none of it. That reminds me of like pregnancy days when you're just so uncomfortable you can't sleep. So Kelsea, my dad was like in a coma. Weird story, squirrel. And he was in a coma from April to August. So what is that? 8 minus 4. Okay, I haven't had all my coffee yet. And they buzzed his head because of all the surgeries they had to do. And when he got done and got home and was growing out his hair again, it was curly. It had never been curly in his life. That's exactly what I thought, Andrea. I was like, what the heck? Okay, I'm doing orange. Just listen. We're doing it. And I'm trying to keep, ouch. You could still add some other colors back in here if you lose, like I've lost a lot of black. So you could do this in layers. But I'm trying to keep space for all the colors as I do this. Okay. And I'm leaving some of the silver too, if y'all didn't notice. I'm leaving some of the, I know, it was really weird, really weird. I was like, where did you get curly hair from? But apparently it's like a baby. Like when you cut a baby's curls off, they may come back or you may never see them again. I don't know. Okay, let's try this. The cream I'm really nervous about. But I like the gray. Now it's going to be fine. We're going to trust it. So, between now and Tuesday, I have some space between my lives, and I have about 457 things that I need to sand and or spray paint for my projects coming up. Literally everything I grab, I'm like, oh, but I want to sand it first, or I want to spray paint it first, and it's like time to go live. Hello, Miss Lois, how are you? So I'm going to work on that the next few days so that I can get my next few. All right, we're gonna breathe and we're gonna do it. Here we go, cream. I'm gonna work on it so that I can get some of the stuff done that's in my head that won't leave me alone. But now that it's been nice weather, and it's of course gonna start raining either today or tomorrow. I don't remember. And so I need to like get it done. Probably today. Because then I think it rains for like a straight week solid. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure nothing looks like very clumpy or clean lined. You know what I mean? Okay. This is, listen, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna. I know, we do need it. It's been a few days now. I feel like it either rains for a month or then it gets really dry and we have like, you can't have a fire. I'm doing good, Miss Lois. How have you been, girl? I'm doing good. In 23-ish days, I think, we leave for Myrtle Beach, so I'm getting excited about that. Trying to think. Colton's playing soccer. You know, just busy my own life. My daughter, or no, well, I can't really blame her anymore. My son brought home lice again for, I don't know, the 27th time is what it feels like. So I get to do that all over again. Super stoked. Super stoked. I'm getting rain now. Are you really? Let me add a little bit of black back in here because I feel like after all of that, we lost some. So I get to treat my house all over, get to treat the children all over, get to treat myself. It's so fun. It's just so much fun. If I was a patient person, I'd be homeschooling my kids after this year because it's that ridiculous. But since I'm not, I'll be sending them back and just dealing with it. Just dealing with it as it comes. I have one that's done online school for 3 or 4 years now, and he's getting ready to graduate. And I can't do it again. Like, I just can't. Because I'm his learning coach. And they give me assignments too. Okay. All right, I think I'm goodish. I'm going to keep whatever black's on here and grab some orange. So that it's not like super bright, right? And you can just do these colors over and over, layers on layers, until you like it. Okay. I think we're pretty good. Okay, look at this, you guys. So, we are going to add wax, so the cream won't be super creamy, but that's what we have for right this second. I love it. Loving it. And this is the papers that we're going to use in our frame. If I can show you. And we have some labels that we're going to use. Specimen numbers. And then we have some pretty little butterflies that we're going to use. So we're just going to make like a pretty little framed decor piece. Framed art piece. Alright. Now. Oh, you know what else I need to do, you guys? What am I doing right now? Hold on. Here it is. I moved it to this side and I can never find it now. You know what else I need to do is I need to get some white wax. I have never even wanted white wax. And Miss Sharon uses some white wax. And I'm like, what the heck? That looks awesome. So now I got to get me some white wax. Let me see what I want to use for this. I think I'll use this. Okay. So I've got black wax, clear wax, and brown wax. Like I said, I've never even had the Squirrel journals. I have not, Kelsey, but so I think junk journals are really pretty. Okay? I do. But First off, I'm not a very patient person, so I would literally have to do it like one page at a time, and I feel like I would give up on it halfway through because I'm not a very patient person. I want it to be finished so I can look at it. And so I haven't done it because of the time required and the patience required to do it. But I do think they're really beautiful. I also haven't made them because they're so beautiful that I can't imagine ever wanting to actually write in one. So I'm like, I would make it and then I would just stare at it. Like I wouldn't just got some for a project. Did you, Shannon? What kind did you get? So where is it? Hold on. This is a little runny for me. It's scary. I don't have as much control. Okay. But I use it for certain projects because it actually does work better than this. This is obviously stiff, right? Like I have so much more control with this. So it's kind of my go-to. So I was going to go see Home Depot because it's Behr brand. I was going to go see if they carry a white wax. If not, I do think that I've seen online or somewhere, maybe even in person, that Walmart does have Waverly white, but I'm just scared to use it. Okay, so then I'm just blending in this antique wax. It's gonna help our frames age look, and it'll go kind of over some of that cream. I'm gonna get a little bit more on those creamy type spots. Check the sides. Okay. So you just rub it on, blend it in. I'm using a dry paper towel. And that is how you handle wax. On wood, it looks really beautiful too. But this is what we have now, you guys. I almost wish I had like a clean something I could show you on. Not really. But it looks good. Squirrel, probably. That sounds like me. Have you ever done junk journals, you guys? I don't know. I don't know. I tried to do what is that called? Like where you hang it and you just put little like loops of fabric as you're watching like a movie or something, you could do it. And I did that once, but I've never finished it because once the movie's over, I'm done. And then I'm so sick of looking at you because I just spent 2 whole hours with you and you're not done. I'm done with you. So I don't know. That's how I feel like I would do a junk journal. So we're going to do like mini junk journal pages in these frames today. And because I think I can handle that. All right, let's see how we got to do all this. All right, and then we're going to need some papers. Got it. Okay, it's all coming together now. So I do think I could use cardboard. But I think I'm just going to use the glass because I won't be putting the glass over top to make it shiny because I want it to be matte and go with the rest of our project, okay? Get it done at once. Yes, that's how I think I would like to use it. Oh, scriptures. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's a really good idea, Brittany. That's where I bought it. Oh, really? They had them on sale for $10. Shut the front door. My husband goes to Home Depot 7 times a day. Thank you. Thank you, girl. I'm going to tell him. Okay. All right. So here's what I think I'm going to do. So we are going to set this up so we can see our colors. Make sure we're doing things right. I'll set all this to the side. And I'm going to Mod Podge these 3. Oh, butterfly. I'm going to Mod Podge these 3. I know y'all can't see them. Maybe I ought to get one of these out. See, this is one of the sanding projects I need to do. This has not been sanded since fall because it's too cold to sand. Like, I ain't standing out there sanding this thing in the winter. So it needs sanded bad so that y'all can actually see what I'm working on. Okay, there we go. There we be. Oh, now I want to go to Home Depot. Okay. And then I don't know if I had a fan brush out. Yes, I did. Look at me go. Okay, and we're just gonna Mod Podge directly on the top of the glass. I should have cleaned this glass. I used to be so good And I did a project the other day where I started Mod Podge and stuff and didn't even clean it. We'll see how good it sticks, I suppose. But yeah, I think I can handle this. Like a little framed art that looks kind of like a junk journal page or something like that. I think I can handle that part. But they do a lot with junk journals. I mean, I'm talking paper, metal, leather, lace. Oh my gosh, some of them are extravagant. Stencil, I mean, yeah, some of them are nuts. Okay, so then I'm gonna put on, we're gonna use these papers. Ooh, don't wanna mess them up. We're just gonna use some pretty little papers. Let me get my computer wants an update right now. So inspired, but not, yeah, I've done that before, which is why I don't wanna like, oh really, Shannon? I've done that before, kind of the same, not really too much anxiety from it, but just like getting sidetracked with other things that I do feel more comfortable doing before I try something new. You know what I mean? And then other days I'm like, let's try this. We've never done it before. Let's do it live so we can mess it up. So you never know. But I have a lot of things that I just had to have because it was in the crafting world and I was a new crafter and excited. And then I haven't hardly used it. Okay. Now you could do the iron method here. But hopefully this will be good. I believe these papers came from a pack. Oh, it was either Amazon or Temu. I know they came online. I remember that part. Okay, now we're gonna do this one. But yeah, paper crafting, there's like an entire world just for paper crafting, and it is a lot more involved. When you start realizing what all they're doing and putting on there, you're like, oh my goodness. I have some clipboards that were given to me by somebody. I think maybe my mom. And I have way too many, like 15 of these dagnab things. How cool would it be to get like a class together and do kind of like a paper craft? I would call it like a paper craft because it's not really a journal, but like, and make it look like one of those beautiful pages. I think that'd be really fun. What am I doing? Sanding. All right, so then we're just going to sand it downward. Should probably dry it first so it doesn't slide all around. And if I would have done this straight, this could have been a really cool frame for another project. But we measured with our heart, and our heart is crooked. But that would be cool, like to frame out a different project. All right, so that way we're just left with this, y'all. Just left with that. It's got some little pretty leaves. Alana's oh, yes! You do, Kelsey. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my husband bought me resin. Like, I started crafting in 2022 is when I started my page. I started crafting in December of 2021. So for Christmas that year, okay, 3.5 years ago, he got me resin. Do you think I've opened it? It's sitting right there staring at me because I moved it up because I used to hide it from myself. And I'm like, you need to try this. You need to try it. But the chemicals in it are dangerous. And I don't know why I'm so scared to do it. Like, I want it to turn out pretty. I don't want to waste. I just need to try it. Just need to try it. Just need to do it. Okay. Okie dokie. And then, got this one. Okay, has anybody on here heard of Ginger Chick Rehab? Her name is Yvonne on YouTube. All right, y'all, so we just have these. I got like a little bit of white right here. Okay. Okay. All right. I think before I do anything else, let me just like get off any sawdust. And I think I'm gonna take this one, this ground espresso, and I'm gonna do that before I do anything else. Okay, I'm gonna do it before I do anything else. No, that ain't gonna work. Let me see. Okay, I need to wash these again. Okay, so I'm gonna take and I'm gonna kind of shadow some of this, because as we put on our labels and our butterflies and stuff, some of it might be covered up. So see what it's doing there? It's just kind of giving it some dimension. Okay, try resin on your turntable after sanding. No. Are you serious, Shannon? Now we're gonna try it. I don't know where to start. Yeah, Shannon. I will say, like when I need how to do something, like how to make a bow. I'm about to do a tutorial on that, by the way, because there are several, but I have a girlfriend that's really struggling with them. And I have 2 different types of bow makers, and I don't know if what she has. I can't remember. All right, so we took it from this, which is pretty, to this, just to kind of frame it out a little. It's not perfect, it's uneven. That's what I like. And I'm gonna do a bow tutorial and post it. But when I need a how-to, I go to YouTube and try to find it from there, so I know I can get the help I need. Okay, I know this in my brain, but my heart's like, not yet, girl, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. But I'll do some crazy other stuff on. I make no sense. There's no sense made. No sense. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed with like what to make, because I have this basement, this dungeon full of stuff, and it can be overwhelming, especially if it's not organized. Like, you know, I didn't have it organized the way I wanted it for a long time. And also I had to figure out how I wanted it. So I would think I'd have it, and then no, I would get disorganized really fast. So when my stuff is like not where it's all supposed to be, so I can't clearly, like, I feel like I can't even think straight. So I have to have my stuff as organized as I can, which is still probably not perfect, but I know where everything is. And that way I can kind of think and see what I have and what would go good together and go from there. Because I can get overwhelmed just thinking about what to make sometimes. Like, there's so many options. Okay. Now, would this go this way? No, it would go this way. Okay. All right, y'all. So we've got some shadow on there. You see that? That's pretty. That is really pretty. Then we're going to take our things here, our labels, I think. Oh, here it is. Oh, hang on here. Oh, see, I think that'll be pretty. You don't want it to all blend in, you know what I mean, and be the same look, but I think those all colors go together. Okay. All right, so we've got our little labels that look like this. They say like specimen number, date, and notes, and then they have a little butterfly. Oh, now I want to try that. Shannon, making me try new things. And then I have these two. Okay, here we go. Come here, you. Okay, so we're gonna be doing it like this. We're gonna be doing it like that. All right, so now I need to Mod Podge these things here. And I feel like a lot of people use glue sticks. There's probably other glues that I don't even know that exist. I'm using Mod Podge just because it's what I got. And I didn't want to buy anything new for this. Okay, now I'm going to put it like a butt hair down, just so that when it goes into our frame, and this is supposed to be looking handmade, so I'm not measuring or making sure it's straight or nothing, okay? But see how I have a little space above the label? Thank you. That way, once we get it in the frame, hopefully we can still see all the label, because the label is beautiful. Get one nice spray painted adamant. Ooh. Does it really, Shannon? Oh, girl, you gotta send me a picture of that. I bet that's gorgeous. That would be really pretty on here. I'm trying to think if I have a stencil. Shannon, we're about to match, girl. That would be really gorgeous. I've done a lot to this turntable. This is the same turntable I started using for my page when we started going live. May 29th of 2022 is when I started going live. I was actually using it before then to craft. But my very first live, which you won't be able to probably find now since Facebook deletes them after 30 days, was us doing this turntable, and we Mod Podged a napkin on it. We painted it, Mod Podged a napkin on it. I got so nervous. It was my very first one, you know, and I got so nervous that instead of covering the entire thing with the napkin pattern that I wanted to do, I literally painted it white, put one of the napkin pieces in the center, and got off that live as fast as possible. That's what I did. And then we've done other ones where we've sanded this down and whitewashed it or dark washed it. I'm trying to think. We've done a lot of different things to this, but at some point, like probably a year ago, I just started sanding it down to back to raw wood and reusing it because I just destroy it every time. So if there's like a protectant that would work with a lot of the stuff we do, then I'll try that. I didn't even think of that. Okay, so I'm leaving some space, throwing on my label. Okay, all right, good. Then we're gonna put our little beauties on here. And thank you, Miss Lois. I appreciate that. And I'm guessing, like, these are shiny on the back. So I don't know. I thought they were stickers at first, but I'm guessing we just do this, right? Where's this? Here it is. Okay. And this one's going to be straight up and down. Okay. And then this one. Oh, thank you. I want to spin on a spinning bar stool. I have some spinning bar stools, actually. I got them from my Buy Nothing group. So if y'all aren't a part of your local, like, Buy Nothing group, it's BUY Nothing, right? So you don't buy anything. And you can donate on there, and you can go get donations on there. Like, go pick them up. And it's all free. And I think I got two or three of them, because I kept two and I gave one away to a lady that needed some stools. But you know what I did to one of them? And they all spin too. Hold on. I E6000 the top of one of them. So they spin like this, right? I E6000 the top of one of them with one of these. Hello. With one of these. Okay, so you've got the stool, then you've got this on top. Then I E6000, and this also turns. Then I E6000 3 jars, probably recycled, that I took the labels off of. And then I have in there sponges, paintbrushes, and something else. And it all turns, and it sits right by my art easel that Miss Carol got me. And then I use the other stool to sit on while I paint. So that's what I did with it. So I couldn't give her that one. I was like, can't give you this one, but I got one extra one you can have. Okay, so this is what we have so far, you guys. Now you can write in these labels. You could add stencils. I mean, you guys, if you've seen a journal page like ever, there's so much more you could do to this. I tend to be a simpler girl. I do tend to be a simpler girl. So I wanted to see what this would look like. Whoop. And put it in here maybe we add something to it later, maybe we don't. But I'm gonna stare at it like this for a few days and see, because this is what I think I want. And I'll probably paint the back of this to match. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Oh yes. Okay, let's get these other ones in here. Okay. Now you could, I'm gonna give this a few days because I may be adding to it. We'll see. And if not, what I'll do is I'll take these out and I'll spray them with a spray sealer, or you can Mod Podge right over the top of them, whatever works. Oh, you guys, that's cute. Okay, look how cute that is. I know it's super simple and there's a lot more you could do to it, but I love that. Hold on, there's a label that's throwing me off. Which one is it? Let me look in here again. It's this one. Oh, okay. It just wasn't pressed all the way down. Right there. Oh, I don't know, guys. But you could put like bedazzled on here. You could put creepy cloth on here, a stencil. I'm trying to think. Fabric, plants, charms, wood pieces, shells. I mean, it's going to depend on your image, right? But, yeah, all kinds of pretty things. I think that's cute. It's just something different and simple and sweet. But I wanted to try with those colors. I typically do like Rusty Grungies. I'll get that stupid frame in a minute and show you what I did. But I typically do like black, brown, and orange. And sometimes I'll throw in like cinnamon and coffee and stuff too. But gray and white, I don't add. And I love it because she put the antique wax over it. So it made it look really good. Her name is Sharon and her YouTube channel is Cozy Junk Studio. Cozy Junk Studio. I always want to put the word craft in there, and that ain't it. Hi, Pat. Thanks, girl. Thank you, Miss Shannon. I appreciate that. Thank you, Luscious Locks. Thanks, Miss Brittany, girl. Hi, Pat. I'm sorry I missed your thing. Good morning, Cheryl. Hello, Jess. Hi, guys. I'll show you that frame that I did. Nobody laugh, okay? You'll see the tutorial on that come out when I'm gone on vacation. But you're not allowed to laugh at it. So in my defense, I was trying to make the Dagnab frame look old, okay? And I normally use pretty solid, sturdy frames. Like this is like heavy metal or wood, like something solid, right? So what had happened was, is I was drying it for the upteenth time and forgot that it was plastic. But in my story is I'm sticking to is that I was going for an old look anyway, so we're leaving it, okay? So this is what I did to the poor frame. Do you see it? Look what I did to that poor frame. But you guys, we have plaster, we have spackle, we have grungy goodness, we have all the things in here, and I think he matches his frame a lot better now. So yeah, don't forget if you're working on plastic, y'all, you can melt it. So I have to do like a makeshift little, hello, Miss Mary girl. I have to do like a little makeshift little thing on the back here and clean this up, but that's what I did. I still love it though, and I'm gonna leave it for a minute and see if I want to leave it like this. But I just loved what we had done to the frame, and that was like one of the last things I did was ruin it. And I was like, I don't care, I love it, I'm putting them in there. It works, right? It's different. Hey, nobody else will have this like this. Even if they do all the steps, they won't ruin it in the same spots as I did. That's right, Lisa. It's handmade. It's hand bent. That's what we're calling it. We're calling it hand bent. So these came out of the same house. So I just wanted like to make it look sweet and aged and old. You know what I mean? He was born in 1930. I left his whole obituary. This is the front of his obituary. It's all still attached and movable so that you can see it. And this little gal didn't have, or guy, well, didn't have a date or anything on the back, but I just thought they looked really sweet together. So that's the frame I finished the other day. And I was like, so glad I wasn't live when I did that, because my face, y'all would have seen it on my face. I was like, oh my God. But this is what we did today, y'all. I'm going to hop off here so that if you're just getting on, you can see the replay and how we did the texturized looking, like grungy looking frame. The colors that we used. Some of that's old, but those are basically it. And all we did was make it look pretty with some cute, simple papers. It is Bev, right? Thanks, Teresa. So I'm gonna, like I said, I have a lot of projects before my live on Tuesday that either need sanded or spray painted or both in some cases. And I'm gonna go get started on all that and get some housework done and all of that good stuff. So that I can be ready to do some fun things with you guys on Tuesday. Collection of frames with Tiger. I have a clue what to do with them. Really, Lisa? Those are the ones I look for. I look for those because they can grab onto things. I don't really look for, I'm gonna be honest, I don't ever look for plastic ones. I do always look for metal or wood. This was at the thing for like 10 cents or something, who knows, and I picked it up because it is a frame. Never dreamed I would have done that though. So that's what you get, you know, for a fit. I do think it goes with him though. He's in black and white, or like that aged vintagey paper look, and his poor frame looks like it has lived an entire life on its own. You too, Kelsey. Thanks, girl. So we'll do more frames. We'll do more texture so you guys can get some more ideas. But that's what we got going on for today. So I will see you guys on Tuesday between 8:30 and 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And then again on Thursdays, we do the same thing. So I always text, Telegram, and the broadcast channel right as I'm going live so that you know exactly when I am hopping on. But sometimes with mom life, a kid wakes up with an ear infection and you have to go to the doctor first. So you just never know, right? Thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. I love it. I love it. I don't know if anyone, I didn't know what you guys would think, but I had already done all that and I was like, this is still a beautiful frame. I'm leaving it. So I think I'm going to leave them in there at least until somebody tells me no. But yeah, that's what we did today, guys. You guys have a great day and I will see you again on Tuesday. Okay. Have a good one.